Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. And today's video is going to be, what if Izuku Midoriya had Undyne's powers? So yeah, this is actually off when Izuku's born. When Izuku's born, doctors look at him and then say, this is quite an interesting mutation quirk. Inko asks, what do they mean? What do you mean? What's wrong with him? The doctors just give Izuku to Inko and say that he is looking like a fish. A fish. And then one of the doctors just say, this is getting me hungry for some fish and chips. As everyone in the room just looks toward him and asks, that's inappropriate for this time right now. And yeah, the rest of the family is able to come, except for Mitsuki, Inko's friend, because giving birth to Bakugo. Yeah. So after some of Inko's family comes over to meet him, they finally get to know why he kind of looks like a fish. Because some of his family literally, one of his aunt, his real aunt that by blood, literally looks like a mermaid, a fish mermaid. And she has a katana quirk. And was in the military. So yeah. Then there's Izuku's great I don't know how to say it, wow. 5 hours right there. Great grandfather. And it's just like 2 greats. So yeah. Who is a turtle. Undertale reference. Who is known as the Hammer of Justice. Yes, he is a pro hero. And by fact that is kind of his quirk. War hammer. So yeah. He holds Izuku and says that if anything you can tell by the family, I think I might need to train him. Inko agrees, but only says once he gets his quirk. And wait a minute, guys. Okay, I found out, and the grandfather's name is Gerson. Undertale reference as well. I'm getting all of this. Okay. So yeah. So once Izuku turns 4, he finds out that his quirk has something to do with spears, and is fascinated by it. Basically, it's like this: he can conjure up a metal spear, but only one at a time. Because if one breaks, you can summon another one. And he can conjure up a shield, basically kind of like a metal shield, but it's green. It's basically you painted a shield green, but it's still as shiny as metal. Basically, spray painted a whole metal shield green. No, Izuku can just move up with one sway. Just with one swave of his hand, he gets a shield. Okay, he gets a shield. So yeah, and can conjure up. I can conjure blue plasma spears. So yeah, with this, I was not able to find out what undyne spears were made of, so I'm just gonna say that they're made of plasma. So yeah, and Izuku can conjure up a yellow plasma orb in his hand, and will shoot out yellow. I'd say ricochet spears, since. And this is a Glitch Tail reference. If you guys don't know, look at the fight between Betty Norse and Undyne the Undying. Really, that's basically kind of like that. So yeah. And Izuku does not know how to use three other parts of his quirk. So yeah. Hey, minute, guys. So yeah. Izuku, once he gets his quirk, his grandfather comes to pick him up. And Izuku asks what's happening. Nico says that his grandfather's going to train him, since his grandfather used to be a pro hero. Izuku is excited for this. And also, here's another part. Izuku literally can live for 100,000 years. I'm not kidding. So yeah. And stops aging at the age of 16. And voila. And we'll start aging again at 16,000. Yeah, 16,000 years old. Okay? Oh yeah. And during the time, so that Izuku does not get lonely, Inko got him a special type of dog, a wolf dog, to be exact. And this wolf dog actually has a quirk. His quirk is double. So yeah, and basically Inko got a whole litter of them to give it to Izuku. Oh man, yeah. So yeah, a whole litter, which I'm gonna say that is 10 wolf dogs. And Izuku has to leave behind his friends, which he thought. And his friends are Lesser Dog, Greater Dog, Dogami, and Dogaressa. What was one of them called again? Reggie 1 and Reggie 2. And yes, they're literally called Reggie 1, Reggie 2. Don't blame me. So yeah. So yeah. But Izuku does not know is that no matter what, they literally are coming with him. And actually not getting rid of Reggie 1, Reggie 2. Actually, no, I just gave them. Izuku says that he will contact them every single day to tell them on how he's doing. So yeah. And they all promise each other that once they become heroes, they'll make a hero team. Which they decided to call themselves the Royal Guard. And since Izuku started this friendship between all of them, basically, he is going to be their captain. So yeah. And if you guys don't want me to have the royal guard in it, just ask me in the comments below, please. Actually, you know what? Just forget about the royal guard. I mean, we already have we have already the dog, so yeah. For sure don't need them. But just ask me in the comments below. And actually, guys, in the comments below, ask me if you guys want to make what if Izuku Midoriya was in the Royal Guard Undertale. So yeah, let's continue this on. Izuku, for the first 5 years of training, he had to dig holes. At least 7 feet deep and 7 feet deep with 4 feet across. So yeah. Okay, guys. I was just watching the movie Holes. Okay, jeez. Well. Anyways, Izuku keeps digging, working out, as well as practicing his spear attacks. And yeah. Wait a minute, guys. So yeah, and every year they will cut off some of Izuku's hair and leave it like the one you see in the, the picture right here. So yeah, and since Izuku wanted to basically have knight armor, they would have Izuku asked if he can have basically all his hairs be sewed into the knight armor to basically be looking like a ponytail, like this. So yeah. So Gerson, we made it so that basically, and he also asked Izuku's grandma if they have any ideas on how to get Izuku's hair to grow longer. And she has, I'm gonna say that Izuku's grandmother is gonna have a great grandmother has a quirk to make someone's hair grow 3 times the speed in a month. In a week. So yeah. 10 times the speed. So yeah. And basically it's like this. She put a spell on Izuku that making his hair grow 10 times a week. 10 times longer a week. And would and that will stop at the age of 15 on the UA entrance exam. Since Izuku wants to go to UA. Okay, so yeah. Izuku. Izuku trains by punching trees. Basically, trains his strength by punching trees. So yeah. In the blazing heat of a sun that literally shines below him, not below, above him. One time he collapsed from the heat. Since it was summer, and summer, boy, it get really hot. And also, I'm gonna say that Izuku's great grandparents live in the United States and Death Valley. So yeah, Izuku's skin works so that he can take a lot of heat faster. And so yeah, basically Izuku can only hold it so long in the heat. Yeah, found a bottle. Looks like someone used, to bash someone's head in. Oh my god, it's blood. Okay, let's ignore that right now. So yeah, Izuku kept on doing everything, and then they finally got enough hair to make Izuku's armor look like this. So yeah, they finally finished the helmets and finished the rest of the design, and Izuku helped with the metal spears he gave to them, which are made of steel, titanium. So yeah, they melted it down with the heat of the sun, literally. Yeah, as well as a furnace. So yeah, then Izuku now looks like this. And people in his school, no, Izuku was homeschooled. So yeah. So when you see Izuku, you can think that he's weak because of his stick arms. But when you see him punch a tree, let me just show you the examples. Okay, where is it? Oh my god, I forgot to close the thing. I'm probably... Okay, so yeah. Izuku's punches are basically equivalent of having 190 tons on your face. Or any part of your body. So just think about how much he can lift with that. And his killing strength is the equivalent of 9,500 tons on your body. So yeah, you can see the defenses here, the stats. So yeah. Izuku gets ready for the whole thing. He does push-ups, sit-ups, basically everything. And as well as Izuku actually learned magic or what his aunt tells him. Izuku can do this. His eyes will glow. His eyes basically will glow orange and blue, and he can do basically blue and orange attacks, as well as having green attacks, as well as using green soul magic. You know, when Undyne fights you, yeah, that. As well as able to have a green eye attack, which is basically, think of asgore having the orange and blue attack, swinging his trident at you, and think of Undyne having that, and think of his asgore having that, but having a green eye attack and swinging his trident at you, and you heal. So yeah, that's gonna be what it is, basically, like. And yeah. So yeah, Izuku has been digging holes so much that he found buried treasure. And you know the movie Holes? Yeah! Think of that, the treasure, and basically think of Izuku, of that with Izuku. And you get Izuku having $1 billion. And basically, yeah. But one of the most ironic weapons Izuku found, which Izuku bows down to, Well, basically, Izuku found something new while being in America. While traveling, he found something, and I mean something that is unique, that was only supposed to be in legends, mythology, the mythical weapon that can slice through an iron helmet. I forgot the name, but I'm gonna say Izuku has it now, as well as a treasure. But, like I was trying to say, the most ironic bomb or device he ever has is the holy grenade. Yes, I'm having it. I'm gonna say that Izuku found. No, okay, guys, that's just a joke. But if you guys want, leave it in the comments if you guys want me to give Izuku a quirk that makes him summon the holy hand grenade, as well as the book, and the holy grail. So yeah, Izuku adds the katana to his arsenal, as well as his spear, and is ready. And you guys might be asking, what is this boy ready for? This boy is ready for some fighting. So Izuku goes home 10 months early. Yeah, basically 2 days before the Sludge villain attack. Oh, Jesus Lord. Okay, so yeah, Izuku goes home 1 day before the Sludge villain attack, and relaxes. And his grandfather Gerson it basically took a while for Izuku to get on his flight, mainly because they were thinking, the flight people were thinking about throwing Izuku's armor away. All the hard work they did, just throw it away. Okay, so yeah. And Izuku was able to conjure up the little arrows that undyne shoots. So yeah. No, wait, I already told you guys that. But anyways, so yeah, Izuku goes home, spends a whole day with his mom, and then goes out to the shops to basically, Izuku goes to the shops to get some things, and while on the way home, he feels the Sludge villain coming by, puts his groceries down, and already have a metal spear with him, but not with him at the time. It was at his house in his room. So yeah, Izuku, once the Sludge villain comes, Izuku summons a plasma spear. Grabbing it. The Sludge villain is about to attack when Izuku looks over his shoulder with a really scary eye, showing our bloodlust. The villain gets so scared, is about to run once Izuku, and this is what happens. Izuku's one eye, both Izuku's eyes start changing from orange to blue, and stops as Izuku grips his spear tightly. the villain as well. But I mean, we also got. Oh yeah, guys, I've got to say something. Izuku has basically the boots, the metal boots right here. Has the metal boots right you see right here, the arming part, the shoulder pads, and the chest plate only. So yeah, that's what Izuku's wearing. Now Izuku is wearing a black shirt. So yeah. Izuku lunges at the villain and swings his spear around. And he basically makes the villain. And the power of his spears are enough to turn anything into dust after a few hits. Even with his metal spears. So yeah. Izuku turns the Sludge villain into dust. So yeah. Nothing can get past Izuku. Nothing. So yeah. Izuku feels something getting stronger within him. Oh! Sorry guys, sorry about that. So yeah, Izuku gets ready for UA. He trains for the 10 months. But he also left before All Might can come since, yeah, killing a villain and wanting to be a hero are basically vigilante work. So, yeah. Izuku basically ran at the speed of a great white shark in the water, on land. So you know how great white sharks can go about 35 miles per hour? Yeah, Izuku just went that speed on real life, on the surface. And that's not even part of his quirk, it's just that he can run that fast. So yeah. But once Izuku sees someone try and mug a woman, Izuku says, "Hey!" The mugger looks towards Izuku, and Izuku sees that the mugger is holding a gun. The mugger sees the plasma spear in Izuku's hand and shoots Izuku in his in his left eye. Izuku puts his hands towards his eye as the plasma spear just drops and disintegrates. The man is about to kill the woman and Izuku when Izuku puts his hand out as Kamei Woods, Mount Lady, and Death Arms are running towards this. And basically this is not happening in an alleyway, okay? So yeah. Izuku holds out his hand and a yellow plasma orb appears in it as four yellow spears just starts bouncing off the air, off the walls, windows, and everything. It literally hits. Wait a minute, guys. And the four spears just starts bouncing off basically once it hits something. You know how there's ripples in the water? Yeah, basically it's like that, but on a dry surface. But and the ripples are basically yellow circles, basically. And yeah, they start bouncing off the walls until they find their target, the human. All four of them just pierce the human at once. And the guy literally falls to the floor. in pain. So if you guys are wondering why nothing happened to that guy, because he didn't take enough damage towards him. And the guy, basically, Undertale thing, he's at 1 HP. Begging for mercy. Izuku puts out his hand and is able to grab onto his soul. Izuku sees that it's the soul of justice. Izuku says, "You're no soul of justice." As he starts gripping harder onto the soul, it starts to crack. The man's begging for mercy and says that he has a wife and kids. As his wallet slips out and showing it. Izuku, seeing this, stops. The soul goes back to the man, and Izuku summons his plasma spear. As Izuku's eyes start glowing green, he lunges towards the human and slashes him with his green spear. Everyone is knowing the worst, but the man is healed. As Izuku says, "The hero's over there." The man thanks him for sparing him. Izuku says, "No problem." As Izuku just walks away. And Izuku for training for the 10 months, Izuku walks towards UA, and that's where we end the video. So yeah, the 2 questions of the day are: do you guys want me to make a what if Izuku Midoriya was in the Royal Guard, the Undertale Royal Guard? So yeah, if Izuku was in Undertale and trained with Papyrus and Undynes, as well as the Snowden Guard. So yeah, and as well as what if Izuku Midoriya had the holy hand grenade? So yeah, leave that in the comments below, and I will see you soon.